Now, wild swimmers who take daily dips in Chichester Harbour, even in these freezing conditions, say they're deeply shocked that high levels of E. coli have been found in the water. The samples have been gathered by so-called citizen scientists. They want Southern Water to stop pumping sewage directly into rivers and the sea after heavy rain. Chrissy Sturt reports.
Freezing conditions don't deter these hardy few.
That's lovely.
There's only one thing that keeps them out of the water, and that's sewage. On a calm day like this, the water looks beautifully clear. The problems arise when we get a lot of wet weather like we did in November. That leads to excess surface water, which overwhelms the sewage system and leads to the outflow pipes being needed. Pipes like this in Langstone Harbour pump out untreated sewage when waterworks are overwhelmed by stormy conditions. Now we know this dumps dangerous bacteria like E. coli directly into our harbours.
It makes me absolutely furious that we can't go in the water. I need to get in the water every day. It's essential for our well-being, our mental health. We all get benefits from it, and not being able to go in the water is not right. All of us have sailed and swum in this harbour, myself for over 20 years, some people here for over 50 years, and in November we couldn't. The levels were so high, we could smell the sewage in the water, we could see the scum.
Right, so going to take a sample here at the end of the outfloor.
It's this careful sample taking that is finally revealing exactly what ends up in our seawater.
Our findings have shown that there's an awful lot of chemicals that are coming out and into our water, and it's much more than just saying sewage and poo. We need to be more specific and actually tell people what is in that sewage that's coming out, and that's what the real problem is. The levels of E. coli were 380,000 CFUs per 100 mils, and the acceptable level is only 500.
Most of the E. coli is coming from Southern Water's storm discharges, but the company says they are tackling it.
We know that the water quality in the harbours, Chichester, Langstone, Pagham, is not where we want it to be. We're investing huge sums of money in improving our treatment works at Pagham, at Bud's Farm, so 18 million investment at Bud's Farm, 20 million investment at Pagham to improve the quality of the waters in those harbours.
This work is part of a series of wide-ranging testing all along the south coast, liquid samples leading to hard evidence, which will apply pressure to the water companies and the government in the hope of causing real change. Chrissy Sturt, BBC South Today, Langstone Harbour.
Now,